Hey everybody, it's Miss Philly. Welcome back to my video. I wanted to talk about all the plastic surgery and surgeries in general that we're going to do and have done in 2019. 2019 has been very important. It's been very substantial. You guys know that's a word that I like to use a lot. It's been very, I guess, monumental as well for me because I have so many things going on when it comes to self-development for myself, like internally and also primarily externally. We have a bunch of things going on for 2019, and we're going to go into the timeline of what we're going to get done and what's going to happen because I want to be transparent with you guys, and I don't want you to be opening up a video and be like, damn, that bitch looks different because I am going to be different. And for the longest time, I've felt like I am a caterpillar and that, you know, I'm in a cocoon and I'm trying to get into a cocoon so I can kind of emerge as the butterfly that I was meant to be. That's why I love butterflies. It's a very good like symbol of rebirth and renewal, becoming and coming into your own and becoming the person that you want to be. And I feel that way for myself. And that's why this year is going to be very monumental. Okay, so on the timeline, the first thing that we're going to get done is my LASIK. I had an appointment booked for February 8th, but I could not come up with the money enough because I know I probably could have, but I didn't. I'm shopping, I'm thrifting, I'm investing money into the thrifting and into YouTube, so I wasn't able to save the money like I wanted to, but I pushed it to March 6th, I believe, or March 8th, around there. So that's when the scheduled date is, and that's where I'm going to get it done. It's going to cost me about $4,600. It's expensive because my eyes are, number one, I have astigmatism, and then number two, I have a really, really like low grade 20. I think it's like -9 or something like that. It's very low. My eyes are not, I take off my glasses, I can't see anything, and my eyes tend to get cross-eyed because I can't see, everything is blurry. Like right now I feel like I'm cross-eyed. But so that's first on the agenda is the LASIK, and I'm not scared about it. I know a lot of people have messaged me saying they have got it done, and some people have told me that it's changed their life. And I have had one or two people message me saying that they have got it done and their eyes are worse or they didn't like it. I think it's dependent on each individual. I think it's dependent on the surgeon. I think it's dependent on the procedure. So there's a lot of contributing factors to whether or not it's going to be successful for you or not. I feel like I want to get it done. I've worn glasses for a majority of my life, and I don't know, I just feel like I'm ready to do it. And they also have a lifetime warranty where I'm getting it done at LASIK MD. If you need any touch-ups, if there's something that didn't go right, they're going to fix it free of charge. I think after like 3 years, checkups become $90 or something like that. But regardless, if your eyes need a touch-up, they'll do it for free. So that's very, very reassuring. I remember going to them back in 2012 and getting a consultation, and it went really well. I mean, they're still in business now, so I mean, I'm pretty sure they've been in business for a long time, and the reviews online seem to be very, very, very good. So I'm happy about it, and I'm excited about it, and I'm not scared. I mean, I'm not. So yeah, so what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to finance it. Well, not finance it. I'm going to put $1,000 down, and then for 11 months, they're going to split the $4,600 into monthly payments for 11 months, and that's what that's going to be. And I can't wait to get it done, and I can't wait to get rid of these, and I can't wait to start playing with makeup again, because part of why I don't wear a lot of makeup is because of the glasses. I don't like I can't see, number one, and number two, like when you're applying it, you need a magnifying mirror, you need, and even then, I still can't even like precisely get to where I want to, how I want to do it. You know, I know I can wear contacts and do it, but I'm not a contact person. I wore contacts from 1998 until 2011, and I don't like it, and I haven't worn contacts ever since. Next on the surgery list, which is also not really a big surgery, but it is, you know, a procedure as well, is the laser hair removal on my face. I've had laser hair removal on my face before. I had it done in 2010. I had it done in 2012. I had it done this year as well, but I haven't been consistent with it. I remember I did 3, then I did 2, then I did 1. So it's never been something really consistent. And this time, because the government is paying for it, I am going to go through with it, obviously. I mean, the pain isn't as bad, but because I have other surgeries that are going to be even more painful, I think this is a great preparation for it. There's times where I didn't go back for laser hair removal because I felt the pain was too much and not tolerable for me. But that was 2010 technology, so I'm pretty sure that was 2010 technology, so I'm pretty sure technology has advanced 8 years later. So I'm excited to get that done too, because like really right now I'm still kind of shaving every day. Like I can't grow a full beard, obviously. Number one, because I'm Asian. Number two, I wasn't hairy to begin with. So to get that done and not having to worry about stubble or, you know, roughness or like little black hairs, you know, stray hairs or whatever, will be such a relief, because I do find myself, I have to clean up every single day. And that's it's very daunting, it's very monotonous, and it's a step I'd like to eliminate in my beauty self-care routine. So what they're going to do is, what happened was I had my consultation for the laser hair removal yesterday, and they're sending off the paperwork to the government, to the Manitoba Health government, and it's going to be approved. It's not going to be approved. And once they hear back from them, it usually takes about 2 weeks. They will call me, they'll book me, and we'll get started on that hopefully in about 2 to 3 weeks. Laser hair removal is very expensive. It is about $150 for your full face. It can range from $150 to upwards, but they do usually a package deal for $150 for your face here, and if you want anything here done, like between your brows or whatever, that'll be included in it as well. My price I was paying was $150 for the full face. And the darker you are, the more likely that it's not going to work for you. I don't know. That's what I've been told by the doctors, by the technicians. And it usually works better on dark-haired, fair-skinned people. But the darker you are, the more likely it might not work. But I mean, it's dependent on your technician, the machine, and all that stuff. So it's definitely something to look into if you're going to get laser hair removal. I found it to be successful for me, and that's why I feel like I don't grow like crazy, and it's just kind of patches here and there or strays here and there, nothing like majorly, but to me it's noticeable because it's me. But yeah, so usually you'll need 6 to 8 treatments at $150 a pop. It gets to be very expensive. So the next surgery that we're going to do is breast augmentation. I have my consultation locally on May 25th, I think it is. And basically, again, it's covered under the government for breast augmentation for me. And I'm not nervous, but I'm a little bit nervous because I've never been put under. I've never been on anesthesia, and I've heard like good and bad from people. Sometimes it feels like someone's sitting on their chest. Sometimes it feels like it hurts. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. I'm just, number one, I love my nipple sensation. And some people have said that they've lost nipple sensation. And for me, that is like my erroneous area. Like that's what that's my foreplay. So don't mess with my areolas and my nipples, please. But again, breast augmentation is expensive, can range between $4,000 to $8,000. Very expensive, covered under my government for me. And my only concern is losing weight or being overweight and getting it done. Because I feel like if I'm still overweight, like severely overweight, like right now I'm still 300 pounds, okay? So I'm obese, I'm overweight, very overweight. Come May, I'm hoping that can go down to about 250, 240. But even then, like I feel like I don't want to get a breast augmentation done then because I still have like literally about 80 more pounds to lose. Like I would like to be around the 180 mark, generally speaking. But regardless of the weight and the number, I just want to be, you know, slim and toned and, you know, not muscular or anything like that, or like, you know, like fitness girls, but I'd like to be like, you know, like a Khloe Kardashian body, or like a, or like a Beyonce body, you know, something like that where it's proportionate, you're still thick, but you know, you're comfortable with yourself, and it's, you know, aesthetically appealing and aesthetically pleasing. That's eventually what I want to be. So getting a breast augmentation at 240 pounds is like questionable. I know I'm going to go over that with all the doctor and discuss it with them and see what's going on. I'm sure that I can, you know, just get all the paperwork done and then get it when I'm ready, you know, and still don't have to be on the waiting list. I'm pretty sure that it'll work that way, but who knows? I'll keep you guys updated. But again, that consultation is in May. So the biggest surgery that I'm waiting to do is the SRS surgery, the sex reassignment surgery, the gender reassignment surgery, whatever you want to call it. I've been waiting for that for so long. Well, not really that long actually, but it is still kind of long. It's a whole process to get that done. Number one, you're gonna have to be living as a female for a year, and you guys know I've been living as a female for a very, very, very long time. I think 2002. So it's been a long time since I've been in the assigned gender role. Basically, the steps on what I was supposed to do is you have to have a family doctor. So not having a family doctor is a hurdle that you're going to have to cross once, you know, you decide to go through this. And first thing is get a family, and I didn't have a family doctor because my family doctor retired years ago, and I just been going to walk-in clinics whenever I needed anything. So I found myself a family doctor. Now from the family doctor, I, you know, gave them all my information, blah, blah, blah. And then I went to support group meetings for, you know, transgender LGBTQ. And then from there, I got the number and the website information for our transgender clinic here in our city. And we do have one. Not all cities are going to have one, and I'm sure the smaller the city, the most likely you're not going to have one, but we fortunately do. And from there, I visited those doctors because those doctors specialize in, you know, transgender, blah, blah, blah. And from there, we did a lot of you know, blood work, blood testing, all these things. I'm not going to go into like step-by-step process of, you know, from, you know, being, you know, male and transitioning into female and the hormones and the, you know, birth name and legal and changing names and all this. I mean, there's a lot of information about that online. You can look that up for yourself. I'm just going to talk about my experience and I'm going to fast forward about, you know, certain things. So because I am and have been living in the assigned designated gender role since 2002, we're gonna start from there, okay? So it was family doctor, then from family doctor, it was to the transgender clinic doctors. And from there, did a lot of testing, got a psychological assessment, got a physical, and from there, they sent out all the paperwork. It was a really long time to see the psychologist, I can't remember which one, because healthcare is free where I live, so waiting lists are very long sometimes. It took me, from when I called them in March, I didn't get in until an appointment for the doctors till June. And then from June, I didn't see, and then from March to June, then from March to August is when I saw the psychiatrist. So it was a little bit of a wait, March, April, May, June, July, August. So about a 5-month wait. Not too bad, but still a little bit long. And from there, I guess that's August, I didn't see any or hear anything from anyone until about January, February of 2019 is when all the letters started coming in for everything. They sent out all my information to my family doctor, like all the results, psychological and physical results to my family doctor. They sent that out to the doctors who are going to perform the surgery in Montreal. And yeah, again, the surgery is covered under our, you know, provincial healthcare system because it's deemed a necessity. And again, a very expensive procedure ranging in the 20s, tens and 20,000s of dollars. So I'm glad that I can have it covered. How that works is that you basically have to, how it works is basically you have to pay for your plane ticket to Montreal. They'll reimburse you for it. The hotel stay, I believe, is covered under the procedure and everything, all that stuff. So basically you're only paying, I guess, for meals and stuff, but I think that's also covered under the fees when you get your surgery done. So you really don't have to pay for it. The only thing you have to come out of pocket for is the plane ticket, but they'll reimburse you when you come back to your province, to Winnipeg. But right now, the step I'm at with that is that I just received a letter from them, and they just need a couple more informations for me to fill out some forms with my doctor. And then once that's in and they get it in and they see everything is fine, then they will schedule me a date for the SRS, the sex reassignment surgery. Now, I also read the fine print that being really obese or being diabetic might hinder your chances of getting the surgery. So that's, I mean, I was diabetic and then I wasn't, but since I gained weight, I feel like I might be again, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna have to get some more blood work done as well. So right now the goal is, I'm not seeing my doctor until February 26th, I think. Yeah, February. So it's over 3 weeks. So my goal right now is to work out, eat healthy, eat less, you know, all that good stuff, and get my weight down to like 280, hopefully before I see her, or maybe like at least under the 300s before I see her, so that when I do the blood work and stuff, I won't have diabetes. Again, in conjunction with the breast augmentation, I will probably want to lose some weight before I get that done and be like very, you know, physically fit and, you know, and all that stuff. Now, when it comes to that surgery, I am a little bit scared because I've seen a lot of it on YouTube where girls have documented it like 100%, and it's just crazy. Like, I was watching it last night and I was almost questioning whether or not I want to get it done. Not based on being unsure, but based on the pain that I'm going to have to go through to get it done. And then I kind of realized, I'm like, well, the pain might probably be worth it because you finally become who you were meant to be and who you want to be. And from the majority that I saw, the pain is usually about 5 to 7 days. So I'm like, okay, I can practice with the hair removal and the breast augmentation. All that will probably be done before I get the SRS surgery. So that's a really good practice, you know, stepping stones to get to that. So I'm a little bit nervous about that. I know that a lot of people are going to go through, you know, very hardships physically and mentally, emotionally when you're going through that, because it's a change. It's a big change. It's a monumental change. So I'm hoping that I'm mentally strong enough to handle it. I'm confident in myself that I am, but you never know. You know, you might have a moment of being scared or a relapse or, you know, panic attack. And I want to prepare myself. So I want to prepare myself. I want to do as much research. I want to just remain positive about the situation, and I'm sure everything will go perfectly fine. So that is what we're doing for 2019. It's going to be a big change. It's going to be a huge change, and you know, I'm hoping to share this journey with you guys. Yeah, I just wanted to share that information with you. I hope that you join me in this journey and that we grow this channel and then we see, you know, Miss Philly blossom into the butterfly that she was meant to be. Anyway, guys, don't forget to remain positive, productive, and progressive, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.